Dear brothers, these days we hear much talk about a coming solar eclipse, and Allah Ta'ala knows best about what the people predict. But we hear the people talking about a solar eclipse that is coming, and know that in our religion we have a way of observing a solar eclipse or a lunar eclipse, and it differs distinctly from the way of disbelievers who have no guidance in their lives in how they would observe an eclipse. You find them today planning for the solar eclipse that they believe is coming, and Allah Ta'ala knows best. You find them purchasing glasses in order to take it as a spectator's event. No fear of Allah Ta'ala, no worry and no concern about this great change in one of the most stable and greatest of Allah's creations. No fear and no worry in their hearts about Allah because of their neglect, because of their disobedience, because of their i'rad. They're turning away from the messages of the messengers Allah Ta'ala has sent from them. They feel totally safe and secure with this great change within the creation of something so stable. In fact, the believers are just the opposite. We fear Allah Ta'ala, the one who created the sun and the moon. And we fear Allah Ta'ala, the one who brings about such magnificent changes, such awesome changes and differing in their states. And we worry about His punishment, and we worry about His anger overtaking us, and we rush to His remembrance and to declaring Him great and to seeking His forgiveness and prayer to Him. Think about what your Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam instructed you to do, as collected by the two Imams al-Bukhari and Muslim, when he said, may Allah raise his rank and grant him peace, Inna ash-shamsa wal-qamara ayatan min ayatillahi. The sun and the moon, they are two great signs from the signs of Allah. La yakhsifani li mawti ahadin wala li hayatihi. They don't become eclipsed because of the death of anyone, nor because of the birth of anyone. فَإِذَا رَأَيْتُمْ ذَلِكَ. If you see that, that means if their prediction is correct, and if you actually see the eclipse with your eyes, then فَادْعُوا اللَّهَ, call upon Allah, supplicate to Allah, وَكَبِّرُوهُ, and declare Allah's greatness, وَصَلُّوا, and offer salat, offer formal prayer called the eclipse prayer, وَتَصَدَّقُوا, and give in charity. Salatul Kusuf, dear brothers, the prayer of the eclipse is 2 rak'ats. If Allah Ta'ala enables you to see this great sign, no matter what day it is or no matter what night it is, then rush to the masjid and join your brothers in prayer, in a 2 rak'ah prayer, which is a strange one from the amazing varieties of the sunnah of your Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is that he would stand with a long standing and recite much from the book of Allah Ta'ala, and then he would bow with a very long bowing until the people would say he's not going to get up from this bowing. Then he would stand up after the bowing, and instead of going down into prostration, he would read more Quran, a very lengthy passage of the Quran once again, and then he would bow again. So 2 bowings in each rak'ah, and he would pray 2 rak'ahs like that, the rest of the rak'ah being similar to how we normally offer our prayers, with 2 prostrations on the ground in each rak'ah. The total for the salat is 2 complete rak'ahs, with 2 bowings in each unit, and 2 sajdas in each unit. This is how the salat will be offered if Allah Ta'ala so wills for us to offer that. The scholars of Islam, they say, based on the statement of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, فَإِذَا رَأَيْتُمْ ذَلِكَ. If you see that, then it is not based upon predictions or calculations, but it is based on if you see it, then you go to pray. And additionally, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, فَإِذَا رَأَيْتُمْ شَيْئًا مِّن ذَلِكَ فَصَلُّوا حَتَّى تَنْجَلِيَ. If you see any of that, any type of eclipse, then pray until the eclipse is over. So the salat should go on until the eclipse is over. That means it is based on your sighting and your seeing of the eclipse in that place. And be warned of resembling the people who are not fearful of Allah Ta'ala, and they take this as a spectator event or some kind of educational event, and they organize for people to go out and go to places which have good views, to view the eclipse, but rather fear Allah Ta'ala and increase yourself in the fear of Allah Ta'ala, and rush off as your Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam ordered you. Rush off to prayer, rush off to giving charity, rush to make the takbir of Allah, declaring Allah Ta'ala great, and praying to Him and supplicating to Him and seeking His forgiveness.